Good morning. I found a book that I haven't read to you yet. It's called Boswell, the Kitchen Cat. The only book that I've got about planting seeds is the one where there was a guinea pig who was looking after some dandelions. So maybe you could look further back on YouTube and listen to that one again. So I'm going to read this one today. Boswell, the Kitchen Cat. Boswell Kitchen Cat loved to cook. Sizzling sausages, luscious lasagna and perfect pies, scrumptious. Ever seen a cat in a chef's hat? Only a squirrel. But Boswell didn't really like mess, and he really didn't like cleaning. Sweeping the floor, scrubbing the cooker, washing the dishes, it was all very hard work, and it was very, very boring. Oh dear, he's got a messy kitchen. If you make a mess, you've got to clean it up, don't you? Lizzie the kitchen mouse and her family loved messy kitchens. Oh, look. There's Lizzie and her 3 children by the look of it. Syrupy slops, toasty tidbits, cheesy crumbs, but they never found a scrap in Boswell's kitchen. And they were always very, very hungry. Until, that is, one day, Boswell was having a party. He invited all of his friends and he set about cooking an enormous feast. All day he mixed and he stirred, he greased and he baked, and he made a tremendous mess. He was enjoying himself so much that he didn't notice the time. Oh, he's made something hot there. Ding dong! Yikes! Cried Boswell. They've arrived! He looked round at all the mess, but it was just too late. The cleaning would have to wait. Oh, look, his friend cats have come. They're having a nice catty hug. Oh dear, he has made a mess, hasn't he? I hope his guests don't notice. And so the party began. Fabulous flans, delicious donuts, lip-smacking lollipops, all washed down with lashings of orangeade. Boswell and his friends ate and ate and ate. Do you think they're eating healthy food? Cakes, donuts, fizzy pop? They look like they're having, lollipops. They look like they're having fun though, don't they? Meanwhile, back in the kitchen, the mice could not believe their luck. All this mess will feed us for a week, squeaked Lizzie. The mice hurried around here and there, collecting nibbles and tidbits. You see, they're collecting the food that Boswell's left about. They started to sneak it past the partying cats. You see, they've got something like a bag and they've put all the bits in. When? Mice! Cried Boswell, staggering into his kitchen. Cat! Squeaked Lizzie, staggering into Boswell. Please don't eat us, she sobbed. There's the cat going, ha! And the mouse going, ha! Eat you, he said. I couldn't eat another thing. Well, perhaps just one tiny little mouse. But luckily for the mice, Boswell happened to look around. Oh, what's happened? Can you see all the dirty pots? He found a sparkling clean kitchen. The floor was swept, the cooker was gleaming, and the dishes were squeaky clean. And there was not a scrap of mess anywhere. Boswell suddenly had a very good idea. From that day on, Boswell still mixed and stirred and cooked and baked, and he still made a truly dreadful mess. But he didn't care one bit. Oh, he's got cake mixture flying everywhere and something green coming out of a pan. I wonder why he didn't care. Because every evening, Lizzie and her family came and gobbled up all the mess. Looks like they're washing up as well, doesn't it? And as a special treat each Friday, Boswell baked a great big cheddar cheese pie, and they all ate happily ever after. And they're saying, delicious! And what were the mice saying? Delicious, scrumptious, oh, rumptiddly-umptious, yum yum! And there's the cheddar cheese pie. Cats, mice like cheese, don't they? Oh, so that worked out quite well, didn't it? Boswell did the cooking and the mice ate up all the extra bits of food and cleaned up. Obviously a bit of a messy page at the back, look. All of those messy things. Now, did you notice there was something called alliteration going on in that book? Let's have a look, see if I can find some of it. It said, delicious donuts. They both started with a d, d. Fabulous flans. Fabulous flans. And lip-smacking lollipops. Maybe you could think of your favourite food and you could write an adjective to describe it. So, let's see, chocolate, chunky chocolate, creamy coconut buns. I'd love to see if you could do some writing about that. Maybe draw pictures of some yummy things. You could even do it with the strawberries and fruit and things that you've got in the house. Fantastic. Oh no, let me see. Prickly pineapple. We like prickly pineapple in our house, but you don't eat the prickles, do you? Right, everybody, have a good week. See you soon. Bye-bye.